avoids waste and widens market potential. So the importance of sales organization may be emphasized from the following, like it helps development of specialists, it promotes efficiency, it helps in growth of enterprise, it helps coordination, it helps in using technology, it helps in executive development, it helps in communication, it helps in stimulating creativity, it helps in saving executive time, it helps in utilizing human resources. And coming to developing sales organization, developing a particular design of sales organization primarily depends on the policy of expectation of top management. The functions and the type of structure are two important dimensions to be considered in development of sales organization. The first one is setting objectives, then identifying the activities, then grouping of activities, and assigning the duties, authority, responsibility, relationship, and control. Next, we have types of sales organization. We have functional organization, geographical organization, product organization, marketing organization, and matrix organization. We'll see in detail. So coming to next one, that is centralization of sales organization. So under this pattern, decisions are on all sales matters which are taken by the higher authorities at the company level. In this, everything goes to increase the importance of the role of superiors at higher level. It facilitates personal leadership, uniformity of action, and provides mechanism for integration. And coming to the uh, centralization of sales organization, the first one is advantages. In advantages, we have localization, specialization, personal leadership, uniformity, economy, effective control, less clerical work, stock taking, integration, emergencies. Coming to disadvantages, we have decentralization of sales organization. We have corporate marketing office, marketing organization at the branch. And coming to the advantages of that, it reduces the burden on top executives, speedy decisions, diversification, development of marginal persons, motivation and morale, better coordination, effective control, transportation, centralized risk, suitable. So coming to the balances between centralization and decentralization are uh, the degree of centralization and decentralization depends upon the size, product, distance, transportation, effectiveness, and competitive necessity. Coming to territories wise sales forces, we have sales territory process is the main step involved in the sales force management. A sales territory is a geographical area for which one or more sales people are responsible for selling. A sales territory can be a region of a country, a provinces, a state, or some other geographical breakdown depending on sales potential. Conceptually, a territory may represent a particular geographical area, a group of customer accounts or prospects, a potential market, and industry. Coming to objectives of Salesforce, to cover market property, to deploy the salespeople effectively, to serve customers grouping efficiently, to evaluate the sales representative individual performance pattern, to facilitate higher production in selling and market effort, to control selling expenses structurally, to coordinate personal selling and advertisement in a planned strategic way. Coming to product wise sales force, we have nature of the products, ability of executives, size of the company, method of distribution, finance, selling policies. So this is about the sixth unit. And coming to seventh unit, that is recruitment and selection of sales forces. So recruitment and selection of sales force. So, coming to recruitment, recruitment is a process of searching for prospective employees and stimulating them to apply for the job. It can also be stated that it is a total process of locating the sources of manpower and selection of them for the required job. So, the importance of recruitment of sales force is as follows. First one is to attain the organization's objective. The required manpower has to be recruited, discover and locate the source of manpower to meet the required job requirement. Then to match the personal qualities with that of vacant position to fulfill the requirements created by the to match the personal qualities with that of vacant position to fulfill the requirements created by the vacancies due to promotion, transfer, termination, and retirement and permanent disability or death. To appoint the right persons for the right job, the procedure of recruitment. A good recruitment policy involves elements like organizational long term and short term objectives, identification of the requirement needs, preferred sources of recruitment, criteria of selection of recruitment, the cost of recruitment and financial implication of the same. Coming to this, so recruitment organization, there is no general procedure for recruiting new persons, which is applicable for all organization. And coming to forecast of manpower recruitment, then source of recruitment, internal sources where we have present permanent employees, present temporary casual employees, retrenched or retired employees, dependents or diseased, disability, retired, and present employees. Then what are the methods of recruitment? We'll see. We have direct method and indirect method and third party method. So in direct method, the most frequently used method is at schools, college and management institutions and university departments. Usually this type of recruitment is done in cooperation with the placement office of educational institutions. Coming to indirect method, the most frequently used method is giving advertisement in newspapers, magazines, and trade journals, as well as technical and professional journals. Coming to third party, usually it is done through public and private employment agencies. These agencies provide consultancy services for different categories of operators, office workers, salesmen, supervisor, and management person. Coming to selection, what is selection? Selection, the management should perform functions of selecting the right candidates at right time. uh, Clearly specified requirement of the job to be fulfilled. Employee specifications have to be clearly specified. Candidates for screening have to be attracted. The importance of selections are procedures of skilled workers possible. Then good selection reduces the cost of training, proper selection of candidates. Then we have solution to personal problems like labor turnover, absenteeism, monotony will not be served severe rate. Coming to selection policy and process, any organization to select the right candidate should have a selection policy. Yoder and others have suggested goals, technological issues, cost factors, extent of formalities, etc. What are the selection procedures should be? One should have the authority to select. There must be a standard with which a prospective employee may be compared. Then there must be sufficient number of application to select the required number of candidates. What are the steps in selection process? We have preliminary interview, bank application blank, employment test, employment interviews, reference check, medical examination, final selection. హలో. దీన్ని నువ్వు పంపించినావా? పంపించిన దాంట్లో మనం ఏమేమి ఫిల్ చేయాలి? ఆ? నువ్వు పంపించినది ఉందా ఇంటర్నల్ క్వాలిటీ అష్యూరెన్స్ అది? హలో. దీంట్లో మనము ఫిల్ చేసిన పాయింట్స్ ఏమి ఫిల్ చేయాల్సిన పాయింట్స్? అరే పిచ్చి. ఆహా, అది వదిలేసి మనం పీటీఎల్స్ ఏమేమి ఫిల్ చేయాలి అది చెప్పు, నేను అవే ఫిల్ చేస్తాను, ఇంకేం ఎక్స్ట్రా ఫిల్ చేయాలి. అవి చేసిన, అవన్నీ చేసిన. నెక్స్ట్ నీది పంపి, నేను చూసుకొని చేస్తా. అదే ఎట్లా అంటున్నా, నాకు అర్థమైంది ఇది ఫిట్టింగ్ పెడుతుందని. హెడ్. అదే నువ్వేం పంపించినావు రాసిన
we see between recruitment and selection. So coming to next one, after seeing the differences between selection and procurement, we have another unit, eighth unit, that is training and compensating sales forces. Eighth unit, that is training and compensating sales forces. And coming to this unit, what is the definition of training? Training is the act of increasing knowledge and skill of an employee for during a particular job. And what is the need? The effective operation of an organization requires that the individuals involved learn to perform the functions of their current jobs at a reasonable level of existing systematic training programs in the organization. Coming to objectives, to train the employee for promotion to higher position, to train the employees towards better adjustment and higher morale, then to train the employees to improve his ability and quality of output, to train the employee in the company's culture pattern. Coming to contents of training programs for new recruits. First one is knowledge about the organization and its environment, then knowledge about the working conditions, then the importance of industry, then knowledge about the markets, then product knowledge, then we have general channels of distribution and the sales and distribution techniques. Coming to the methods of training, we have two types. One is the on the job method and the off the job method. Coming to on the job method of training means the workers learns to master the operations involved on the actual job situation under the supervision of his immediate boss. For example, experience, coaching, understudy, it comes for a specific job. Position rotation, special projects, then selection reading, then apprenticeship, then vestibule school, then multiple management. Coming to off the job methods, under these methods, the trainees have to leave their workplace and devote the entire time to the development of the objective. So, first one is specific courses, then role playing, then case study, then conferences, then we have management games, then we have sensitivity training. Coming to recent development in Salesforce of training, we have communication strategies, then negotiation strategies, client profit planning strategies. Next one is motivation and its characteristics. What is motivation? Motivation may be defined as an intrinsic ability and desire for the positive effort towards performance for purpose of fulfilling certain needs and objectives and preserving certain values and interests. The word motivation is derived from motive, which is defined as inner state that energizes, activates, and directs behavior towards goals. It is the certain task of management to motivate the attitude and behavior of organizational members towards working for and meeting organizational relevant goals and needs considered necessary by management. Motivation is equals to value into expectancy. Based on the definition, motivation have a characteristics like an internal feeling, then person motivated in totally, goal directed behavior, complex process affected by the motivating. Next comes Techniques of motivation, we have monetary technique, leadership styles, job based techniques, in vivo techniques, group based techniques, sensitivity in training techniques. Next is compensation. What is compensation? The process of compensation is complex network of sub-process directed towards remunerating people for the services rendered and motivated them to attain a desired level of performance. The objectives of compensation are to attract and retain qualified persons in the organization, to motivate the employees to higher level of performance, then to control the labor turnover in the organization, then to boost the morale of employees towards the work culture, to reduce the chances of grievances and frictions over wage matters. Then we have need for compensating sales force. We have two types. One is a regular or steady income. The other one is an incentive to the employees to be do better. Next is compensating fund. Compensating methods. The different they are different of methods of payments. The commonly used are straight salary method, straight commission method, salary and commission method, commission and bonus method, and salary commission and bonus method also. Next block, that is block 4, distribution, under ninth unit, role and importance of distribution. Yeah, coming to the ninth unit, that is role of channel distribution. Under that, the producer will manufacture. So distribution is concerned with the activities like transportation, storing of goods, and other legal, financial, promotional, and selling activities. To meet the distribution objectives, the distribution channels help the manufacturer to move products and services from one place to another. The word distribution means to distribute, disseminate, or spread about. The means employed by the producer and seller to get the product to market and into the hands of the users. Coming to the significance of distribution, certain aspects like distribution importance are: first one, efficiency, transportational efficiency, product service assortment, functional specialization, and certain time, place, and possession of utilities. Coming to next heading, that is consumer good channels distribution. First one is reasons behind that provide efficiency in distribution. Channel provides merchandise to the product, provide salesmanship as role. Distribution acts as demand generator, helps in price mechanism. Then industrial goods channel distribution. Then under that, provide fast delivery, provide local credit facility, provide product information, then helps to buy and hold inventory. Then provide product information, helps to buy and hold inventory, helps in sharing credit and selling risk. And coming to the objectives, we have three objectives basically: transport, factory transport, distribution, warehouse, selling point, then factory transport, wholesaler, retailer, selling point. Coming to the elements of distribution, we have physical distribution, we have marketing channels, we have institutions, we have flow, we have pathway, we have composition, we have functions. Elements of distribution. First one is physical distribution, second one is marketing channels, third one institutions, fourth one flow, fifth one pathway, sixth one composition, seventh one is functions. Coming to management issues of distribution, managerial issues of distribution. The issues are selecting the channel members, second one is motivating the channel members, third one is compensating and control of channel members, then types of conflicts and complex. Motivating the channel members, then we have compensating channel members, then coordination and control of channel members, then control of channel members, then types of conflicts and composition. So till today we have completed 1 to 10 units. next class I'll start with unit 10, that is classification of distribution channels. Thank you everyone.